Stand up now.
No. Stop.
Let's just take it
Give me my
off.
property. Do not do that. Do not do that.
Stop.
Just going on to the back.
Yeah, that's fine.
We're gonna step out of the vehicle.
Okay, please. Can I?
Put your feet
Okay,
down.
because I have this right here in my. Okay, thank you.
You're
May
going
I-
to be detained for not providing your identification.
I want to provide. You must be new. You must be new.
You'll never guess where this case takes us because what started as a routine traffic stop slowly turned into something that never needed to happen. On the 24th of December, 2024, a female officer pulled over a lady after running her vehicle plate, not knowing the drama that was about to unfold.
What are you trying to figure out?
Why you're stopping me? What have I done?
So your registration comes back to be criminally expired.
Okay.
Do you have your driver's license and registration on you?
I do, but I would like to know what it is that you stopped me for before you even ran my tags. What have I done?
So I did a routine run on your tag after you followed me nose to nose in my rear, and your tag is criminally expired. So based off your unusual behavior, I did a routine check of your tag, which came back again criminally expired. So do you have your driver's license and registration?
I do, but my problem is that I'd like to know what it is that I did wrong because
You're driving a vehicle with a criminally expired tag.
But you would have to know that, like you would have to run that, so then therefore...
Okay, let me see your driver's license and registration. I'm not going to ask again.
Okay, what I would like to know is what I did wrong
Again,
before
you are driving
even...
a vehicle with a criminally expired registration. Let me see your driver's license and registration.
Okay, but I would like to know what I did beforehand, before you were even to run those tags. What is it
again,
that I...
ma'am, driver's license and registration.
Running vehicle tags is a normal part of police work, so it was surprising to hear the woman repeatedly ask why she was pulled over, as if the officer had done something unusual. Driving with an expired tag is already enough reason for a traffic stop. That part of the situation was very clear, but instead of understanding that and cooperating, she began questioning the stop like that would save her automatically.
Driver's license and registration,
I'd like to know before you ran...
Driver's license and registration, ma'am.
All right. So I'd like to know before you ran my tags, right?
Okay, I'm going to ask one more time. I'm going to ask one more time.
No, I'm getting my stuff
let's
together.
grab it, please.
Right, and I'm getting my stuff together. But I'd like to know...
Okay, I will be happy to explain anything else that you would like as soon as I get your driver's license and registration.
Okay. But you have no reason why to stop me beforehand, right?
Again, I will be happy to explain
I'd
after
like
your
you to...
driver's license
No.
and
I asked
registration.
you a question. Right, I'm getting my stuff together.
I have multiple opportunities to get your driver's license and registration. I am asking you one last time.
And I'm getting that together right
getting
now.
out of this vehicle. So
I am
driver's
getting
license.
my stuff together right now, but I'd like to know beforehand, before you even ran my tags, there was nothing that I did wrong, right?
Driver's license, please.
No, you're going to answer that question. All right. So therefore, you don't want to answer that question?
Okay, let's grab our driver's license.
Right,
please.
you don't want to answer that question. So
This is usually the first mistake in cases like this. When people focus more on arguing instead of resolving the issue, they end up making their situation worse than it needs to be. If she had simply handed over her driver's license when asked, this entire encounter would have likely ended within minutes. The officer was calm and professional, and there was nothing to suggest that she was looking for trouble. But she left the officer with one option.
here in my... Okay, thank you. All right. May I please get my... May I...
Put your hands on your back.
Okay.
Thank you. You're going to be detained for not providing your identification.
I want to provide...
I provided you ample opportunity to do so.
I want to provide, and I have video right here. I want to provide my identification. Okay, that's fine.
She was placed under arrest not because of the expired tag alone, but because she refused to comply with basic instructions. All she needed to do was provide her ID, receive her citation, and leave. But she chose not to. Even after being placed in handcuffs, she still was not ready to cooperate.
I want to provide my identification to you.
Okay, I asked you multiple times.
Yeah, and I was trying to get that for you.
You were not.
I was digging in my wallet to identify myself, but okay, sure.
Okay.
Whatever you need to do in order to, I guess, go about your day.
Hey, she has a criminally expired registration. She was refusing
I
to give
literally tried to get
She was
identification,
refusing to get
and she
her
did not
ID.
allow me to.
So-
She did not allow me to.
Okay. Are you gonna provide me your name?
No,
Date of birth?
because I tried to provide. No, I
you
tried
did
to.
not. I gave
No.
you ample
I
opportunity.
tried to
do
provide
so.
her my identification. No. I have my identification. I will provide you it. No, she's not trying to do that.
She's just not willing to give it to you. She can go to jail.
That's
No,
what I'm
I
saying. So
tried
can
to
you
provide
stand
it for her.
No, you did not. Can you
My friend, I tried to provide identification for you. It's my friend.
As we often see in cases like this, accepting responsibility is usually the hardest part for entitled individuals. Rather than acknowledging her mistake, she kept pushing back, still expecting the situation would somehow change in her favor. The way she spoke, the way she responded, and her overall demeanor suggested that she might have been under the influence. That does not excuse the behavior, and it certainly does not give anyone the right to speak to officers however they choose. Soon, her friend arrived, and here was what she said.
No le ponga atención porque no estoy diciendo lo que están diciendo.
Okay. Do you have anyone that can pick up this car for you? Otherwise, it's gonna
Right
go to
there.
Tubman's.
Right there.
That is a single driver.
Playing the victim does not undo actions, and it does not erase what has already happened. In fact, it usually makes things worse. In all of these conversations, one thing was missing: accountability. Instead of accepting responsibility, she kept shifting blame in every direction. Eventually, the situation reached its conclusion. She was later charged with driving under the influence and obstructing without violence. These are serious charges, especially when compared to what she originally faced. A simple citation would have allowed her to go home that same day. Instead, she ended up in custody. This case highlights a recurring theme in many of these encounters. The belief that questioning or arguing will somehow change reality often leads to the opposite outcome. Cooperation does not mean admitting guilt, it simply means allowing the process to work as it is designed. This was one lesson that Karen in our next case learned the hard way.
We're gonna step out of the vehicle.
Okay, please. Can I?
Put your feet
Okay,
down.
because I have this right here in my. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. You're gonna
May
be
I-
detained for not providing your identification.
I want to provide. You must be new. You must be new.
On the 4th of January, 2025, officers were called to an airport after reports of a woman causing a disturbance.
Okay? What's going on?
I have a flight for this evening, but I'm trying to check into an earlier one for the same place. But the system's not working. I can't.
What did the ticket agent got to tell you?
Well, I told him. I tried to tell him.
So you don't have a ticket?
I have a ticket, but it's for a later time.
Okay.
And I wanted to get onto an earlier one. I'm trying to change it. It won't let me change it.
Yeah. So you tried to get on a plane?
Yeah.
Okay. You got to have a ticket for that flight, though, right? That's my understanding. Okay. Why he wouldn't help you? Okay. Let me see what your phone's not working. What's it saying? This is your ticket. This is your current ticket.
My current ticket.
Oh, you canceled it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm not.
Trying to go into this one.
Yeah, this is probably already booked, but you got to go through them. You can't do it on the
It's
app.
not canceled. It's right here.
Oh, you still have it. Okay. What
Just
time?
trying to change it to an earlier.
Okay. Because they have flights all day, you know.
You're not allowed to go right now.
Yeah, just sit down.
Okay,
We're
you
trying to
sit
work.
down.
We're trying to work this out.
You're not allowed to leave.
We don't know what happened. They said you tried to get on the plane, you didn't have a ticket. Is that a big deal? It can be, but we don't want it to be. So just relax. You're not in trouble. We got to figure out what we're going to do, though, right? And up to us, up to the airport. We're just cops that work at the airport, okay? Work with us a little bit, though. A little bit of cooperation will go a long way, okay?
If you're able to like tell us exactly what's going on and help us help you, okay?
Well, she said she wanted to get on the earlier flight, but there was some issues with booking, and
Yeah, but
he
you can't
wasn't
just jump on a flight.
right. You just can't open the door and run on it.
Situations like this happen often in busy airports, especially when travelers are stressed, tired, or trying to change their travel plans. If she simply wanted to change her ticket from a later flight to an earlier one, that alone was not a problem. Where she got it wrong was when she decided to open the door of a plane and attempt to go inside, even though she clearly was not booked for that flight.
Because it's probably already booked, and you didn't have the boarding pass for this flight. So that would have been. That's okay, because they can redo it. They can redo it right here and assist you with that.
I would like to go on this flight.
But that one's already done. That one's gone.
It's full. There's no room for you.
Yeah, it's already loaded up.
Which is probably why he didn't get you on that.
Yeah.
Can I have someone help me, please? Because they won't let me leave the airport.
Yeah.
They won't let me get on a flight. They won't let me leave. And what are you doing?
What did you just try to do?
Get on the flight.
Okay, that you're not allowed to
But
be
you
on.
guys are not letting.
All we could clearly see here is a lady who wants her will done at all costs. You can't just walk into a plane to board that simply because that is the flight you want. Airports operate on strict procedures for a reason. Even if the flight is the one you prefer or one that leaves earlier, rules still apply. But not wanting to be told what to do is where most of these Karens miss out. Soon, the airport staff arrives to explain what happened.
She didn't show me anything. She was like, oh, look at
Did
this.
she get on the jet bridge?
So I tell her, hey, what is your name? So I looked the people that was missing. She was not in
I'm
there.
at A5.
And she said, I'm on the later flight. I want to get on this one. I was like, man, you cannot do that. I mean, you have to have a ticket for this flight. Then
There was some.
she sit down.
Okay.
She's in normal.
Okay.
And at some point
But then
she
she tried to
started.
force her way on.
Yeah, she went down. And I
How far-
grabbed her quick before
How far
she
did she get? No, you can just tell me.
Because I'm sitting with.
I'm on Charlie. We're gonna
Yeah,
cancel
mine's
this now.
on too,
We're gonna
yeah.
call us
So let
now.
me recreate it.
Okay, so-
basically she went down
Right
there
here?
and I grabbed her really quick, like
Okay.
say, man, no, you cannot go,
Okay,
please.
and that was
she
it?
didn't resist or
And
anything.
sat down.
But I mean,
Okay. You
that,
close the door.
that made me feel like that was not right.
From that explanation, it became obvious that she had deliberately tried to enter a flight she was not booked on. No airline would ever allow that. Allowing unauthorized passengers onto a plane disrupts the entire security process and creates serious safety concerns. Even after hearing this explanation, she was still not ready to accept responsibility. This refusal to accept fault is a common pattern in many entitled cases, and they usually have one ending.
You cannot hold a person against their will. You can't tell them they can't do. It's like you're just trying to trap me or something. What are you trying to do?
Well, I'll back off you a little bit, but no, we need to identify
If
you
you
with the
want-
driver's license or some type of
If
ID
you're
card,
trying
passport.
to de-escalate a situation,
Ready to get on. Then he stopped you, and then you had to scan your phone. He looked at your phone, and then he said no. What did he tell you? Stand up now.
No.
Man, you're going to be under arrest.
All right, look over first.
No, no. No, no. No, no.
You gotta pull it up a little bit.
You got it? All right. Bring that one around.
By refusing to provide her name and continuing to resist the process, she left the officers with no other option. What could have been resolved at the airport counter now turned into a legal matter. This was not because she wanted to change a flight, but because she refused to follow instructions afterward. If she had simply given her name and cooperated, the outcome would have been very different. Airport staff could have helped her rebook a flight. Officers could have documented the incident and allowed her to leave. Instead, entitlement pushed her further into trouble. Eventually, she was taken into custody for trespassing in a designated area of the airport. This charge did not come from nowhere. It was the result of her actions and her refusal to cooperate. She entered an area she was not authorized to be in and then resisted the investigation that followed. This case is a clear example of how entitlement turns small problems into serious ones. She would not have gone to jail if she had handled the situation calmly.